Hi, and welcome to Moonbeam Connections. I'm Jacqui-Leigh. Today on Tarot Whispers, we're looking at the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands, if you remember, for the Two of Wands, it's all about sort of making our plan, right? So laying the foundation, figuring out what we're doing. And now with the Three of Wands, it's sort of, we're in the next step of that. So we've made this plan, we've started to enact it. It can be about expanding the plan, growing things, right? So if we were going to go, say our plan was to make a business and we were just going to do, at home business. So now we've started doing that. We've set up our at home business. We've started to see results a bit. And now we want to expand it. Maybe we want to go and get a physical location to run it out of, like an actual business store, whatever it is. So it's all about sort of, growing our plans, expanding our plans, seeing the next step, starting to get things back. You can see, well, you may not be able to see. My camera's not that good. I will eventually get a new camera, but we've got these ships here. So it's like he's sent out these ships and now they're starting to return with the rewards, with reaping the rewards, right? Starting to see, progress, but that's not what I'm trying to say. Starting to see the results of the progress you made. So we're making progress. Now we're starting to see the results. Now we're expanding things. Now we're growing things. Now we're thinking towards the future. That's the idea here, right? So he's standing on a cliff, looking over, seeing all these ships that he sent out to gather resources, and now they're starting to come back. He's starting to see some of those rewards. He's starting to plan, oh, do we need to send more ships out? Do we need to send them out somewhere else to get different resources? So that's sort of the idea, or at least that's my interpretation, right? And I very much would like to say here that from my perspective, some people are like, nope, this is what the card means and that's that. I'm sort of come from the perspective of spirit knows how I interpret the cards. And therefore, when I'm doing tarot readings, spirit is giving me the cards based on how I interpret them, right? So if you see someone that's like, that's not right, it's a little bit more like this or it's like that or whatever, it's completely valid. My way is completely valid, right? So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So I will get my board now and we will see what spirit wants to tell us about the Three of Wands. As always, I write in silence and then dub over it. So sometimes it might sound a little bit off or a little bit different. I do my best. But I will get quiet, or I'll get quiet here for a moment, get into my meditation mode, and we shall see what spirit would like to tell us about the Three of Wands. Thank you. The Three of Wands is your opportunity, your opportunity to start seeing results of your work. Start seeing results of decisions you made. To start reaping the benefits of the work or effort you have put in. But it is not a time to sit back and do nothing. This is your opportunity to make adjustments, to change the plan, to adapt what you are doing to evaluate your progress and make any necessary changes, or simply changes what you want. Adapt the goals. Expand your reach. Expand the progress. This is all about moving forward with what you want. Moving towards your goals and ambition, but also making evaluations and changes. You may change your mind about your goal. You may change how much or how little you expand. But above all else, you are on the right path. You are moving forward. You are progressing. You are starting to reach milestones. Now is the moment to keep moving. Keep pushing. Keep striving. You are only at the beginning of the path, but you are on the right path to find the satisfaction and contentment we all desire. Love. What Spirit is saying is, like, this is your opportunity, right? Your opportunity to start seeing the results of your decisions, right? You start reaping the benefits. So benefits start coming in for all this work that you've already put in. But it's not the time to sit back and do nothing, right? It's not like, okay, well, I did this, I wanted to do this, and now that's it. Rewards are starting to come in and I can just sit back and do nothing, right? No. We are at the beginning. This is the beginning stages. We're only only at the threes, right? The three of wands. So this is where we're setting the stage for things. So although you're starting to reap the benefits of these rewards, although you're starting to see the outcomes of your decisions, now is the time to evaluate everything, to change the plan up. Everything's going great. I'm going to expand and do more. Everything's going great. We're just going to sit here and we're going to continue like this for a while, make sure it's stable before we even bother to make any changes or adaptations, right? Or maybe we've been sitting here for a while and this has been going good. We're going to mix it up a little bit. We're going to add in this. We're going to expand this. We're going to even narrow this, right? We chose to do 1, 2, 3, and we're finding 1 and 2 are doing really well. 3 is not doing so well. We're going to cut out 3. We're going to focus on 1 and 2, and we're going to focus that, get that stabilized. Ooh, 1 and 2 are stabilized. Now maybe we'll look out at expanding some to number 4, number 5, or whatever it is, right? But it's all about you have started. This is great, right? So the Three of Wands is like, we've started, we've made these decisions, we put in this effort, we're doing things, we're starting to feel the benefits of it. But we're also constantly evaluating. Am I going where I want to go? Am I doing what I want to do? Am I getting the rewards that I'm getting? Is my effort, enough, are the rewards enough that it justifies the effort I'm putting in, right? So you could be getting rewards back for this effort you put in, but if you're putting in, 100% effort and you're getting 1% rewards back, that might not be a good balance. So do I need to put in less effort and, hopefully still keep that 1% rewards? Or do I need to put my effort somewhere else? Or I need to change what I'm doing? So it's all about evaluating things, adapting things, changing things, looking at how things are going with this plan that you're implementing and that you've started to take the steps towards, and it is the right path, okay? The Three of Wands is also about being on the right path. So you are on the right path. But now how are we going to adjust things to make them better, to make them easier, to make things more efficient, to whatever it is, right? It'll depend on the exact situation. Are we talking about a relationship? Or are we talking about business? Are we talking about, your career? Are we talking about your education? So whatever you're talking about, obviously in that context, we'll adjust it a little bit. But the whole idea of this card is you are on the right path. You're making that progress, but now we're going to evaluate it and adjust it and change it and expand it or despand it. I don't know if that's a word, right? But it might be that you had these huge lofty goals and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're like, I'm going to do all this. And now you're realizing really that is too much for this concept, right? We can't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just way too scattered. So we can do 1 and 2 really well. So that's what we're going to focus on, 1 and 2. And in that way, we're going to expand so much more because we're focusing on what's really good, what's really working, and leaving what's not behind instead of trying to drag everything with us and we're going to do it all and we're going to make it all good. No, let's focus on what's going really well and do that even better. And then maybe we can start expanding more and more and more as we learn other lessons, right? So obviously when this card comes up in a reading for you, you got to take it for how it sort of fits into your situation. But I hope this message helped you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sending you peace, love, and happiness. Bye for now.